Hello everyone. So today I thought that we would just kind of sit down and chit chat because I feel like I have not done that with you in quite a long time. And to be honest, also this weekend's been a little bit crazy for me because I normally dedicate like the greater part of one day of my weekend to filming and editing a video for you guys, but this weekend I have really decided to buckle down and focus on some other things, namely my teaching and my teaching plans for contract law for a course I'm teaching in the fall, and as well I've really taken some time to creatively focus on my jewelry line because I have been sort of mentally working on that for a year and a half now, but it's really over the last couple months that it started to come together and everything is looking the way I want on my prototypes, and I've managed to source the pearls that I would feel proud to include in a line designed by me. So as a result of that, I thought we would just kind of sit down here in my little breakfast nook and I would film the YouTube secrets tag because I have put out now a total I think 488 videos since 2011. So I have a couple YouTube secrets that I will be sharing with you in this video, so if you'd like to hear all about that, then keep watching. So question number one is, what was the first video that you uploaded? So like I said, it was in October 2011, October 15th to be precise, and it was a Sephora and MAC haul. So I basically had just gotten a bunch of makeup and I was really excited about it, so I sat down in my very, very girly bedroom in my childhood home and hauled for the first time, and it was filmed on my MacBook Pro at the time, which had the shittiest camera known to man, so the entire thing came out pink. And right after that video I went and got a camcorder, and that really improved the quality of my videos for that, you know, time period's kind of threshold of quality at least. But if you want to go check out that first video, it's kind of a fun one to see, just to kind of see how baby-faced I was in 2011. Also because it was Fufu, my cat's very first spotlight on the internet, so I introduced him at the very end of the video, and I will include that in the links down below. The second question is, what is my favorite video on my channel? So my favorite type of video is my 5 Days of Fashion series that I like putting out for you guys, because I know a lot of you, like myself, are women who work in offices and we all struggle with what to wear Monday to Friday. So I create those videos on a very regular basis, and I have a playlist for those which I will link down below. But if I had to pick one specific video that is my favorite, this may be one that many of you who even have been subscribed to me for a long time would not have seen, because it is definitely a very old video. It's from maybe like 2012 or something like that, or 2013, and it is a Tiffany's jewelry collection video, but I filmed it very creatively, where essentially fairies are leaving me Tiffany's jewelry throughout my childhood home and I'm just discovering it, and the whole video is very like silly, girly, kind of magical, and it's definitely not the kind of video I would film anymore. Like, I feel like it would just be silly to film that now, and I feel like YouTube has changed as well, but at the time, I don't know, it was just a really creative video to make that took me forever to film, and I just love the finished product so much. I think it's probably the only video of mine that I would go back and watch for fun, if that makes sense, because all of the others, it's always a little bit cringy watching yourself, but that video is so fun and silly that I would totally sit down and watch it right now with a cup of tea. Number 3 is the most embarrassing thing you said in a video. So, I mean, that would pretty much be anything personal, but I don't think that that's embarrassing, that's just honest, you know? Like, certain videos I've filmed contain updates about my personal life or things like that, and I think a lot of people would be really embarrassed to have that online. I definitely get that regularly from my real life friends who just don't understand how I would want to put that out there and not feel constantly embarrassed. But I don't feel embarrassed about that. So I think the most embarrassing video I probably made was one featuring like undergarments for work and showing my underwear on a video was definitely a little bit cringy, but despite that, I actually am constantly getting requests for an updated, like, what to wear underneath your work clothes video. So I don't really feel that embarrassed about that either, because all of us wear underwear, so even if it's a little bit awkward to put out the underwear that you own, I also think it's really useful. So I might have felt kind of embarrassed filming that in the moment, but I'm not embarrassed that that's out there, because it's weirder if you don't wear underwear than if you do. Question number 4 is actually one that I feel like I have never addressed before, so it's something fun about this tag, and that's which other YouTube channels I enjoy watching. And there are so many, even though I have very little time to actually sit down and watch YouTube videos. The ones that I will never skip watching and, you know, would potentially, I don't know, skip out on watching a show for or something like that would be Lisa Eldridge, Florence, In the Fro. But I also like watching a lot of YouTube videos that are outside of the beauty and fashion kind of genre, because honestly, as a professional woman, I often feel like those videos aren't terribly helpful to me, because a lot of the fashion that's featured in the videos are not things that I would normally wear on a day-to-day basis. I have to say, sometimes I enjoy watching videos that are outside of that genre and outside of my genre even more. So I really like cooking videos. So I watch Food Wishes every time it comes out. I love Laura in the Kitchen. I love Hyla Cooking. All of those different videos kind of teach me new ideas for cooking and baking, which I find very inspiring, because I cook most of the things that I eat from scratch. I also really like home decor videos, so I really like Mary Elizabeth and I really like Mr. Kate for home decor. Having said that, please leave me in the comments down below any channels that you love that you think I would love too, because YouTube now is so saturated with new and beautiful content that it's actually really hard to get discovered. So if you have a channel that you think I would love, or you watch a channel that you think I would love, make sure you leave it in the comments down below and I will definitely check it out. Number 5 is whether I prefer filming or editing. So I prefer filming if you take out the setup part, because I feel like making sure your camera is working, has like an empty memory card and full batteries is really stressful, and editing is really boring, actually, to be fully honest. So the parts that I love about the YouTube creation process is the filming process. To me, it now feels totally normal to be sitting here with a cup of hot lemon water just talking to myself, but it doesn't feel like that. It feels like I'm talking to you guys with a delay. So I love the filming process, like just actually when the camera is recording, and then I love uploading and getting to interact with you guys and that whole process of growing my channel and kind of thinking of new content for the next video and so forth. So those are my favorite parts. Editing is really tedious, and it's something that I really have on my agenda to keep getting better at as well, because I think it's something you can easily get into a rut with. So I'm still using iMovie, and I'm really hoping to kind of upgrade my editing skills over the next year or so, and I think that will help to make it funner as well. So yeah, that's on my list of goals. So number 6 is what is my most loved tech item. So I feel like that should probably be a camera for a YouTuber, but I'm always changing my cameras and I always have a love-hate relationship with them. The only item that I invariably love at any time and spend most of like my waking hours on when I'm at home is my MacBook. So I know this isn't that exciting. I really like this case though. It's a marble case that I got from Amazon, and I feel like I get a lot of compliments from people in real life on this, and they always want to know where it's from, and it's been really durable actually as well, and very on trend. So I really love my MacBook because I just use it so much, you guys. I watch shows on it, even though I have a Samsung TV that's pretty nice. I always watch TV on my laptop. Do you guys do that too? Oh. We're having a little visitor. Hello, hello, hello. He loves the limelight, as you guys know. So yeah, I have a really nice TV that my mom got me as a gift when I moved into my first apartment, but I never use it and only really watch TV on my laptop, which is really odd, but it's kind of a comfort zone kind of thing that I acquired when I was at university when I didn't have a TV. Number 7, what you don't see when watching my videos. So I mean, that should be Mr. Fufu here, but he always makes sure that he is within the quadrant of the lens on my videos because he loves the limelight, he loves you guys. So even if he's sleeping, and I think he's just gonna sleep through like the whole video like he normally would when I'm doing anything, I don't know, he just needs to be on camera, so he'll wake up and come join us. What you don't end up seeing is the mess that happens when you film. So like all of this stuff that you don't want within like the viewfinder ends up just kind of pushed out of the way. No one's apartment is that bare, in my opinion. You usually have like magazines, like I have an InStyle right here that I pushed back so you wouldn't see it. You know, so that's just filming. That's what it's like you want it to look pretty and clean for when you upload. So there's no way that all of your mess is going to be behind you and around you when you film. Question number 8 is what my favorite time to watch YouTube videos is. So rarely I will wake up on a weekend and watch videos with my coffee, but on a daily basis I watch most YouTube videos while I'm getting ready. So while I'm doing my hair and makeup, I'll just kind of have my laptop open and watch whatever is newly uploaded. The next question is what I do straight after I finish filming videos. So I usually try and actually keep hydrated while I'm filming now, because if I'm using any lights, they tend to be really warm, and I usually will shut my windows as well to keep the noise out, so I'll get really thirsty. But I definitely will like drink the rest of this after I finish filming today. The other thing I do is usually I will eat, because invariably I'll start filming as soon as I've gotten ready that day, like let's say it's a Saturday or a Sunday, and I'll just want to focus on that. So I'll have had very little to eat beforehand, and then I'll make myself a big meal afterwards. I have a bolognese sauce going, so that's another thing that you can't see right now. It's like bubbling away. I don't know if you can hear it. It's been cooking for about 2 hours now. So after I finish filming, I'm gonna go for a walk, and then when I come back, it should be ready for dinner, which will be delicious. And then I will have leftover sauce for the rest of the week, including when I have a girlfriend over on Wednesday. So everything is planned in my life. I am like an addicted planner of everything, because otherwise my life would just fall into chaos. And then number 10 is learning this about my camera changed my life. So this is really embarrassing actually, I guess, but I am really not good with cameras and technology at all. I feel like that's the case with most lawyers. Somehow we're really bookish and don't know much about things like these. So I still don't fully understand how my DSLR works. However, it took me about a year to figure out that I could change the exposure and how to do that so that my videos wouldn't be so dark all the time. Because even if you're in a, like the thing that most people don't realize about filming is even if you feel like you're in a bright room, once you turn the camera on and have it facing you, all of a sudden you have all these shadows across your face and you look like you're in pitch darkness. I don't know what it is, but you really do tend to need to up the exposure, and I try not to do it too much because it actually annoys me when YouTubers just have like everything is so white you can't see any detail at all, and they do that so that it will blur out imperfections and your skin will seem smoother and so forth. But I find that it gets kind of annoying because then you can't really see like the details of makeup, you can't really see the details of like their background or anything like that, and then you just feel like you're just watching videos from this dream world that looks nothing like reality. I really, like, starting my channel, wanted it to feel real and like as close to you sitting here with me with good lighting as we could be. So that's kind of been my motto throughout this entire 5-year creation process of my channel. It's such a nice boost of confidence to me that you guys seem to be really enjoying my videos lately. I feel like my channel has grown so much over the last year or so. So here, let's cheers with my lemon water as I finish off this video to another kind of period of increased attention to my channel, and I'm just really excited to put out lots of fun content for you over the next couple months months and over the summer, which will kind of be a nice time to talk all about fun fashion things and so forth. And yeah, it's definitely been a time of change for me over the last few months, so I'm excited to have my channel kind of follow that along, since it ultimately to me is the diary of a young and creative professional. That's so weird to describe myself like that. I live very much a double life, kind of creative at night, like a superhero, but like a creative superhero. Putting out videos for you, making jewelry, like just kind of thinking very creatively like that. And then 9 to 5, I have a much more serious job. So they essentially are like the two sides of my personality, and I thought it would be fun to sit down and kind of share that with you today and share a few little YouTube secrets that you might not otherwise know or get to see. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like this video and subscribe if you would like to see more videos from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next creation. Bye!